Welcome to all. I am Sadhana. I am studying in 9A and I am a student of Junior IAS Academy. Today I am going to take local self-government. What this mean by local self-government is that I've been a small committee there that will in the village they have a small committee, and the town or in some places, cities like that places, they have the local self-government. That administrative of the area they will have, and it works as the grassroots of the people who close to that area and touching their every day in the local self-government, in the management their local affairs by the local bodies which have been elected by their they have been elected by the local people. They have been elected. These local bodies provide the service to the local committees. They will provide that service, and they were act as the instrument like the democratic for self-government. They used to act like that instrument. Next we go to the historical background of that. The idea of the self government is a very old concept of the India, that was not new in India. That is very old. It is the peak of under the later Cholas they was came, and of Tanjavur they it was came in the later period of the Cholas. In Tanjavur that was came. The historical records of reference to the local self-government is under the Moraya administration that was happening in under of that exists through the country over the division characters of the ancient India people. And during the medieval period, the local self-government had somewhat get destroyed, like declined, due to the onslaught of the filaments that they were being revived during the British period. In the later last quarter of the 19th century, that was happening in the western orientation of the training in democracy with the Lord Ripon Resolution in 1882. The Lord Ripon is there, no? That he was known as the father of the local government. He was known as like that, and laying the foundation of the local self-government in the modern times. He was being the best in that. Under the Government India Act, that was India Act is there in 1935, that was introduced there, and the act came into the force in 1937. After the 2 years only that got the force to be happen, where the Congress formed its government. It have been rural development received the special attention there, and it has the essential part of the Gandhi's program that the Panchayat Raj institutes would be built in the villages in the highest level they were being built there. After the independence, the Gandhi ideal was from Grama Swaraj, village republic, greatly was influenced in the constitutes makers. India being the land of villages, creation of the villages, panchayats became a social movement there when was doing this and all. They became as like that. The restoration of the panchayats were became the article fight during the freedom struggle there was happening. So that was came the article. Became an article there. Next, we come to the local self-government in since an independence. That have been so many features that the 73 and 74th constitution were there. There are some acts there. 1992 that was came. That the system of that local self-government in India took place through the formation of the effect in four important committees that was there, whereby the four important committees that was being placed through that. And next, from the year 1957 to 1986, the committee developed the program that in 1952 that the community development program was came, and the National Intention Service 1953 that became basis of the great chapter on the Panchayat Raj in 1957. That was been there, and that was been became as like that in 1957. After the 5 years, after the 4 years only, that have been became like that. The Panchayat Raj system was there, no, that inaugurate in the October 2. Where is when is the Gandhi's birthday? That was been inaugurated in the October 2 in a Nagar district of Rajasthan. That was been there by the Prime Minister of Jawaharlal Nehru. When the in the that period when Jawaharlal Nehru was the Prime Minister, so in that time that been inaugurated in mainly it was been in the Rajasthan district, in the Nahar district of Rajasthan, that was being there announced inaugurated there. The salient features of the 73rd and 74th Constitutions Acts are the panchayats and the municipality will be institutes of self-government, grama sabhas, villages, and ward committees, municipalities comprising the three-tier system of panchayats at the village, taluk, and the district levels. Seats at all levels filled by the direct election only there. Seat are received by the chairpersons of the panchayats at all levels. They will be received like that, and they will be reserved the proportions to their population. Of their population, they get that. 1/3 of the total number of the seats received by the women, they get received by that. The uniform of a 5-year team, they will have the uniform there. And next we come to another silent features of the Tamil Nadu Panchayat Raj Act in 1994 that was came. That new Panchayat Raj system was came in the Tamil Nadu after the enactment of a new law of local body institution. So that was came for that. And which year it was came in 1994 it was came. The silent feature of that, there are the three-tier system in the Grama Sabha and established of the election commission and the constitution of the finance commission, reservation of seats for the some people's SC and ST, the proportionate of the population, 1/3 receive seats for the women, and they have the constitution of the district committees, district planning committees. Next, we come to the village panchayat. Village panchayat have some functions and the voluntary functions and some revenues. First, we know about that. That is the function which have called. They have been that a function is happening. The government, which are the functions in the village. That all village what it is happening is called village panchayat. The president and the ward members will be there. That will be directly elected by the people. They will not be going any other indirectly. That we have some rules to be the president or the ward members. What are the they will be being above the 18 years only. They have rights to vote and they have the rights to stand in the election. So that is the one rule. They have to one must have the attend the age. That means they wanted to vote or they wanted to in stand of the election. They wanted to be in above the 18 years or 21 years also. 21 years for the election they used to keep. There the term office for the 5 years, they will have a 5 years one term office. District collector act as the inspector of the village panchayat. He will be or she will be being a important thing. Inspector of the village panchayat they will be. And the village panchayat constitutions, and every village whenever the population is above 500 only, they keep that. And the function of the village panchayat are supplying the drinking water and the maintenance of the street lights they keep on the roads, and maintenance of the roads to be put the roads, and the village libraries and the small bridges they have to build, and the housing plots and maintenance of the drainage and the group of houses and cleaning of the streets. These and all they want to maintain the burial grounds and the common lavatory functions. These and all they want to maintain when they come to the president of the village or the one members. They want to be in these functions and all they want to do to them. What are the voluntary functions? According to the Tamil Nadu Local Government Act passed in 1994, the following functions, some functions is there, is performed as the voluntary function by the government. That are maintaining the street lights in the villages, market and fairs, trees, playgrounds, parking vehicles, and the control the over places of exhibitions. That that they were the village panchayat having there, no, that village panchayat only the government that have the power, that they have the in power of the levy taxes. They have to the power, they have the power of the levy taxes, and they have the three tier system in the village system. They have that system. The taxes have been collected for the property taxes, professional taxes, like many taxes have been there. House tax, land tax, and the taxation for the drinking water and the levy on shops. So these taxes are being collected there. There also they have been collected the taxes of the Grama Sabha. They have meeting of the Grama Sabha is there, no? In each and every village, the people will live within the judiciary. Will be there, and the members of the panchayat they will have, and they will be the member of the panchayat. And the president of the panchayat have been the preside over the meetings. They will be doing that thing. In the meeting of the Grama Sabha, the income they have, no, and the expenditure and the beneficiary of the schemes in the village are being discussed. And the meeting in the Grama Sabha are being conducted in the 4 times in a year itself. They are conducted. January 26th Republic Day will conduct one. Republic Day means they will conduct one meeting. They will conduct one Gram Sabha. And next May 1 Labor Day, they will conduct one meeting. They will conduct the Grama Sabha. And August 15 they will conduct. And the Independence Day they will conduct that meeting Grama Sabha. October 2 when the Gandhi Jayanti is there, no? In that time also they will conduct that meeting. The Grama Sabha they will conduct it. What are the functions of the Panchayat Union? What is mean by Panchayat Union is it was formed by the groups in the village. They will form that, and the members of the Panchayat Union are being elected directly from the people. They will be elected. The chairman of the Panchayat Union chosen from the among members. They will be chosen. When the functions of that, it is like similar to that the functions of the Panchayat. That is also same. The village panchayat also same to this. Then it will be a some difference only. That is they also want to supply water, drinking water, maintenance of the village health centers, maintenance of the roads, and the maintenance of the monetary homes, established of the function people, public fairs, established the hospital, veterinary hospitals, maintenance of the social forest, and repairing the primary school buildings and some buildings. They want to do that. And the district collector, planning officer, concentrated block development officer are being empowered the surprising the development of the functions in the panchayat union there. What is mean by district panchayat? A district panchayat is then constituted in each district. They will have the district panchayat. One district is the continuation for every people. There are 50,000 people, and the ward members are being directly elected by the people only. They will not indirectly elected. The chairman is being elected from one among the members, and they will have a term in 5 years. The functions of the district panchayat are they will be having the advising the government about the development schemes of the village panchayat and the panchayat union. They will be discuss about that, and they will be supervising the functions of the district planning commission. They will be do that. And next is the town panchayat and municipality corporation. They have these and all. These town panchayat, municipality corporations all come under the urban local government. These three and all come under the urban local government. The area is more than the 10,000 people they will have. It is called as the town panchayat. They have the more 10,000 people. About that people, they will called as the town panchayat. And next, the members, president of the town panchayat are being directly elected. These peoples also they will be directly elected for that. The execution of the officer is looking the administration of the town panchayat. They have the term for 5 years only. These also have 5 years only. He will be appointed by the government. He will be appointed. When next we come to the municipality, that that area have to be above the 1 lakh members. They want 1 lakh members above. They have to do. They have 1 lakh members above. It is called municipality. They are the members chairmen in the municipality. They also be directly elected from the people, and the municipality commissioner is appointed by the government only, and they have to administrate the municipality. That's all of this, and the term of the officer is also 5 years only. When next we come to the corporation, the municipal corporation and established in the big cities, they have been established where the city have the many lakhs they have, no, that population they have means that is called municipal corporation. The municipal commissioner of the administrator of sir, the mayor of the chairman of by the corporation, the term officer of the mayor, that two and that and other members have the 5 years there. Next we come to that the municipal commissioner will be the person from the Indian Administrative Service, means IAS, Indian Administrative Service. All the discussions of the corporation council will be implemented by him. The IAS will take the decision when they will be having the corporation, means he will take the decisions, and the council will be implemented by him. He will be assisted by the office of the corporation. And next, the important functions of the mayor is he acts as the bridge between the members and the corporations and the government, and he presides over the meeting and controls the corporation of the council, and he receives the dignitaries of the foreign countries. Types of the other urban panchayats, they have other urban panchayat also: notified admin area country, town area committee, cantonment board, township board trust, and special purpose agency. These things and all they have as these are the types of the urban panchayats they have. What are the elections of the local government in Tamil Nadu? The local government functions of that elections that in the Tamil Nadu, the election, the state election commission that will be happen there, that conducts by the elections to the local government, like general election they will conduct, and there will be electoral roll prepared by the ward wise they will be prepared. The seats are been getting for SC and also, and ST also getting that seats, and the woman also getting some seats there. The population by the rotation basis they will calculate that. What are the problems and challenges that were facing by the self-government? The local self-government is the canonical basis of the democracy. Constitution states and the local self-government adds a more significant their functions. They are, however, the few critical situations will be happen in the works when they was working in this local self-government in India. The major problems and challenges are the lack of the clear demarcations of the powers. They have to divide the powers. There's something they have the problems there. So they wanted to do that the functions of the local bodies, the allocations of the funds and the needs assignments, they are not matched, they will not match with that. And the role of the caste class of religion and decision making the role life self making the role of the local self government, they will make that. And the poor accountability of the elected members will be official grassroots of the levels of the democracy. That's all of this lesson. When let's go through that. We would learn about the Lord Ripon. Yeah, we saw that he was the father of that the government. The Lord Ripon was the one of the whose Indians the first days of the freedom by introducing the local self-government. He was only introduced. In which year he was introduced? This 1882, 882 it was introduced. Ripon took some steps towards that and the administration in the India. He formalized the local self-government there and he made the clear of it. He was advocating for the decentralization of the administration. He tried to remove the obstacles in the sphere of the local self-government by his resolution in 1892. He was doing some process there to get that freedom for the local self-government, and he led the series of the enactments that was the large powers of the local self-government given to rule and ruler and the urban bodies, and that people were elected received the wider rights, and that it was made very easy to us. The local self-government was came by him in he was so struggles he was get, and he was get one help for us. He was give one thing for us. We see in this lesson fully about the local self-government and village panchayat and the panchayat union, like district panchayat and the panchayat union and the village panchayat. These all we saw about that, and when we recall all this, we start from the lesson when we saw the historical background of the local self-government. It was introduced that some act was common for that, and the local self-government being independence since the independence. And next we saw about the village panchayat. What is about that? What will be the grama panchayat? When did the grama panchayat will be done? What is the panchayat union features, functions, and district panchayat functions of the district panchayat, and the urban panchayat they have no that, and all we see what are the types of that one, what about that. Next that's all of this lesson. The Tamil Nadu, they have 15 corporations. They are the Chennai, Kovai, Madurai, Tiruchi, Tirunelveli, Salem, Erode, Velur, Tirupur, Tanjavur, Dindikkal, Nagarkoil, Ozar, Havadi, and Tetu Koren. So like this places and all, they have the 15 corporation they have, and the name of the British veterinary after whom they built it in the Chennai Corporation is named Corporation of the Chennai. That was came like that. That's all of this lesson. Thank you.